Hello 12th standard students, welcome back to chapter 1, applications of matrices and determinants. Today we are going to say example 1.34, investigate for what values of lambda and mu the system of linear equations. They are given for us 3 equations, as they have asked for 3 questions for us: no solution, a unique solution and an infinite number of solutions. When we can declare no solution, unique solution, infinite number of solutions, first we have to write this in the format of Ax equal to b, and we will take our augmented matrix A comma b and we will reduce it to row echelon form. For reducing into row echelon form, you know that below the principal diagonal all the elements should be reduced to 0. That is your first step. Second step, you should verify whether the zeros are in the increasing order from row 2 onwards. Okay, from row 2 onwards you will get zeros. It will be in increasing order, and when you are doing that reducing to 0, first column when you take, you get the help of row 1, and when you take the second column you get the help of row 2, and our first element of the augmented matrix should be 1 always. If at all there is no 1 at all, means you can continue with whatever numbers you have got. Okay, now we'll see this. I have done this problem for you. So I have written the augmented matrix, and here we are going to change below this 1, we are going to bring 2 zeros. So I have taken R2 minus R1, and similarly for R3 minus 1. After subtracting, you get this equivalent matrix as 1 2 1 7, 0 minus 1, lambda minus 1 and mu minus 7, 0. Okay, then you get it as 0, 1, minus 6 and minus 2. Now below in the second column, in the middle element, below the middle element, we are going to bring it 0. Therefore we are taking row 3 and we are adding with row 1 because they are of opposite sign. After adding, you get here as 0 0 minus 6 plus lambda minus 1 minus 2 plus mu minus 7. Okay, it is going to be mu minus 7. Okay, I have done this in the rough work for you to understand. So both are of minus sign, so you get lambda minus 7 here, and here both are minus sign, so you get mu minus 9 here. Okay, now we have reduced this to a row echelon form. We have got below the principal diagonal all the 3 elements are 0. Now we can go into our solutions. They have got 3 different ways. Okay, so 3 different conditions. So no solution. First we'll take our no solution. When do you get no solution? When our rank of AB is not equal to rank of A. That means if rank of AB is 3, rank of A should be 2. Okay, so this is our condition. We have to bring this condition by substituting for lambda and mu. So if rank of AB is equal to 3, means you should get 1, 2 and 3 non-zero rows. Whereas rank of A is 2 means for A, I have written on the left hand side, you should get 2 non-zero rows. So for that you are going to substitute lambda minus 7 equal to 0, which implies lambda equal to 7. So when you put lambda equal to 7, this is going to become 0, and our lambda minus 1, 7 minus 1 is going to become as 6. And similarly for mu, we have taken the value as 8, isn't it? It should not be equal to 9. That is, this term should not become 0. Okay, this term mu minus 9. So we should not take equal to 9. Other than 9, you can take any real number. I am taking mu equal to 8. So 8 minus 9 gives you minus 1, and here it is mu minus 7, isn't it? So mu minus 7, I have taken it as 8. So 8 minus 7 is going to give you 1. So this is going to be 1. Okay, so this is our values. Now you see, you have got 1 non-zero row, second non-zero row and third non-zero row. So the whole augmented matrix rank is equal to 3. And whereas when you see this 3 cross 3 alone, A alone, this last row becomes 0. So you have got only 2 non-zero rows. So our rank of A is 2. Therefore they are not equal. Therefore it is inconsistent and no solution. Okay, so what are the values we are taking? For lambda we are taking it as 7, and for mu we are taking it as 8 other than 9. Okay, this is also important. Mu should not be equal to 9. Okay, now coming to our second one, unique solution. Unique solution condition, we know that rank of AB should be equal to rank of A should be equal to number of unknown. That is our condition. Okay, so according to that, you are taking should be equal means here also you should get some value, here also you should get some value, then only you will get 3 non-zero rows on both the side. Okay, so here I am getting for lambda minus 7 not equal to 0. Okay, this first one I am putting it as lambda minus 0 not equal to 0 means sorry, lambda minus 7 not equal to 0 means lambda should not be equal to 7. It should be other than 7. Any element you can take it is minus 2, minus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, anything. Here I have considered as lambda equal to 9. So these two are very important. Okay. And mu can take any value, even 9. Even it can be 9, 0, 1, anything. Because here we have got a value. So if this becomes 0 also, it doesn't mind. If in a row one number is present itself, it is a non-zero row. Okay, so we need not bother about mu. For mu you can put even 9. So I have taken here as mu equal to 9 is going to be our value as far as this condition is concerned, and lambda is not equal to 7. Therefore I have taken lambda equal to 9. So when you put 9 here, 9 minus 1 here, you will get it as 8. And for mu I have taken as 9. 9 minus 7 you will get it as 2. And here 9 minus 7 is 2, and here 9 minus 9 is 0. So now you see how many non-zero rows. For augmented matrix it is 3, and for matrix 3 cross 3 here there is an element, so that is also 3. Therefore they are equal. Therefore number of unknown also is equal. Therefore we have got it is consistent and has unique solution. Okay. Now coming to the third one, an infinite number of solution. What is the condition? Rank of AB equal to rank of A, but it should be less than number of unknown. Number of unknown is 3. That means it should be 2. Both should be 2. Okay. So we show how many number non-zero rows? We should get 2 rows. That means this last row should become 0, means both should be 0. So lambda minus 7 equal to 0, which implies lambda equal to 7. This is going to be our value. And if mu minus 9 equal to 0 means mu value is going to be 9. So substituting for lambda equal to 7, 7 minus 1 you get it as 6, and here mu as 9 minus 7 you get it as 2, and here 7 minus 7 0, and 9 minus 9 0. So again you have got the last row fully 0. So 2 non-zero rows. Therefore rank of AB equal to 2 and rank of A equal to 2, and which is less than number of unknown 3. Therefore it is consistent and has infinite many solutions. Okay, this is how you are going to explain, and you put a box over these values because they are asking for what values. So you darken this one, or even you can take and write it below the sums. They are writing the 3 conditions: no solution, unique solution, and infinite many solution. Okay, thank you.